away from that headshot with the block. Oh, what a whiff by Joe Frazier. Most people in a matchup like this, Teddy, outside fighter versus inside fighter, would say, well, the jab's going to play a critical role for the outside fighter. But it can work the other way.
You know, a jab is such a great weapon, but if it's not thrown at the right distance, at the right speed, at the right time, it could be a way for the outside fighter to get in quick. Time a right hand over a jab, maybe a slow jab.
What an excellent two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Joe Frazier's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Very nice defensive guard there. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Frazier's left now getting into the mix. Muhammad Ali's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Good flush shot upstairs. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Well timed by Muhammad Ali. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Ali's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Frazier's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Joe Frazier's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and he's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill, and maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Back to the body.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Frazier isn't even moving at all right now. He's not doing anything. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Muhammad Ali. Joe Frazier, just 20 years old when he went to Tokyo and took that Olympic gold medal in the heavyweight division. And if you ever want momentum coming into the pro ranks, win yourself a heavyweight Olympic gold.
Yeah, it gives you momentum in a lot of areas. People talking about you, people talking about giving you more money than they would have normally when you're turning pro, and the confidence, great confidence.
Good body shot. The right hand came home. A snapping combination by Joe Frazier. Lands the counter. Frazier's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
A nice clean jab by Muhammad Ali. You see the defensive guard of Joe Frazier there.
Don't fight, he's a fight.
And round number 3 is underway. Joe Frazier's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Nice defense. Good block by Joe Frazier. Ali's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Good work defensively by Muhammad Ali. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he threw it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
And now he scores with that left to the body.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Frazier's crushed by that shot to the head. Ali's work in training camp is now paying off. You see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination. Muhammad Ali is nailed by a hook. That's a good left hand by Muhammad Ali. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. 3 rounds in the books. Ali's in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making the guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
Well done 3-punch series of punches there by Muhammad Ali. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Frazier. Frazier's not having this fight where he needs it to be. Teddy, it's well known that he's an inside fighter.
Yeah, you know what? We know that he can't win on the outside. We've seen that already. His opponent has longer arms. He's just quick. He's better on the outside. If he cannot get inside, and then he can't win in this inside, well, he can't win this fight.
Joe Frazier's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Ali's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Unable to make an impact there by Muhammad Ali. Ali's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Ali's proving to be elusive. Double jab by Joe Frazier. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Frazier's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Good combination to the head. Ali's able to land a good, solid left hand.
Off the jab.
Good looking counter punch.
You need to block more.
Solid left hand to the head. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Frazier. A well-placed left hand up top.
Finish with the hook. Good job.
You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Solid counter punch by Muhammad Ali. What will Frazier do right now? He was rocked moments ago. If I'm Frazier, I just tie up. Solid. Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time. Frazier's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Big shot he just scored with. Joe Frazier really rocked that time by that power punch that put him down.
7, 8. Get up, damn it!
Smoking Joe Frazier. You know he's going to try to respond here as Frazier gets back up after the knockdown. Muhammad Ali's corner has very little to do right now. Why? Because their fighter has been nearly flawless with his accurate and clean punching.
Well, part of that's attached to his personality. He doesn't waste anything. He's real calm. He's a conservative guy. Anything he throws, he's placing where it's going to land.
And a well-targeted combination by Muhammad Ali. Frazier's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Look at Muhammad Ali. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Joe Frazier's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. And he's trying to punch his way out of this damage he's incurred, but that's not the answer.
Now, he's in a rainstorm. He needs an umbrella. And instead, he's running right out into the rain.
He turned things around, and now his opponent has to be asking himself questions.
Yeah.
Frazier's been hurt by that shot.
Hold on to him!
Ali's big shot there. Frazier's unable to withstand the combination.
That's what happens when you cover a little slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Ali's got I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Johnson's ring walk. Not exactly full of fanfare or intensity. George Foreman's making his way to the ring now, and he looks very focused for this fight. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. Foreman's once again the target of a hook. George Foreman's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Johnson's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Took a shot, now he gives the left. Foreman showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Right hand, left hook to the body. Well, there's an expectation of a spectacular ending anytime George Foreman is in the ring. Is that what you expect tonight, Teddy?
Yeah, I do, on either end. Because George Foreman, as much as he can end the night, he can have a night ended positively for him. Because as dangerous as he is on the offensive end, that is how vulnerable he leaves himself sometimes on the defensive end.
Foreman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Rock'em, sock'em, robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Effective with that 1-2. A little head hunting with the right. Right hand downstairs. Foreman's jacked up by an uppercut. Big George tonight is going to have a guy with big onions against him because he wants to take it right to the inside against him.
You know, it's not a bad idea as long as you don't get caught with that uppercut on the way in, because Foreman needs a little bit of room. If you watch him in a lot of fights, he'll parry a guy. You know, he'll take his hand and he'll shove you on the shoulders. Why do you think he's doing that? Just to bully you around? No, he wants to get room because he understands he needs a little room to punch. So if you can get in real close, you can have some success.
There's the combo to the body. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the word by Meldrick Johnson. Foreman's doing well here with that two-punch combination. That's an impactful right hand by George Foreman. Carries it away. Boom! Big shot upstairs. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. A stabbing right hand by Johnson. Scores well to the belt line again. Downstairs with a right hand. Foreman's getting back to basics. A good solid jab. Scored well with that right hand at Meldrick Johnson. Blocks away that headshot. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Final minute of this round that has been nothing but 2 straight minutes of non-stop fury.
Fasten your seatbelt. More turbulence ahead.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Foreman's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Double jab upstairs. Goes up top with the right hand. Resourceful 1-2 combo by Johnson. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting the guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
A well-targeted hook to the head by Meldrick Johnson. Boy, Sharp two-punch combination by Johnson. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Johnson's left working well that time. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Johnson. Left hook to the body. Then he comes back with the right hand. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Keep it going.
Good way to protect the midsection. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Trying to cut down that tree one shot at a time. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Doubles up the jab to the head. And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Johnson. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
And that does it for this round. Round number 4 underway, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Johnson's up 2-1. Teddy hasn't necessarily distinguished himself in any one area other than he's been a little more active.
Yeah, he has been more active. The only thing that I worry about as a trainer, I would be concerned he has to work harder than the other guy to get things done.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He's committed to the combination punching now. He's working out well up top. Meldrick Johnson's hurt by a big shot. Oh! He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. Johnson's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Johnson's on the inside landing hooks now. Boy, his opponent, I'm surprised he's not able to defend himself better than that. Little head hunting with the left. George Foreman showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combo. Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
After catching one by Meldrick Johnson. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities.
Johnson stunned by that shot. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to... And banging away he goes. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Johnson's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Johnson.
Over your head, kid.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Johnson's punch didn't come close. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by George. Johnson's hit by a right hand. Nice block by... Wow! Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Meldrick Johnson's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
Focus! 2, 3, 4. Get up! 5. Get up! Get up!
So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But, Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
Targeting that overhand left. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Johnson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and everybody has their eyes on the fighter who was just knocked down in the last round. What do you look for? What tells you right away that you know what his status is?
Well, it's two things. The easiest one is the right, John.
Meldrick Johnson's hit flush by a right hand. Did you see that? He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
6, 7.
Johnson's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
No, he missed that right. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Double jab right to the face. Not able to land the headshot. Johnson's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
And that's the end of round 6.
Got it.
George Foreman's corner is like a congratulatory receiving line right now. They're just thrilled with what went down in that last round as he scored the knockdown. Good smooth work by Johnson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson.
Keep your head moved.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. Johnson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Look at that combination by Johnson. Right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman. What combo lands upstairs. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Foreman's been able to avoid good power punch. Oh, and there you go. Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a...
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Great combination. He is down on the mat. Big George Foreman able to get up after that knockdown, and now a real challenge in front of him.
Now the challenge right now is really the opposite of any challenge that he's ever faced before. Usually the challenge is how to get rid of a guy, you know, how to put his big paws on a guy. Now he has to find a way to survive.
I need you to move your head more, side to side. Yes, let's turn this into a fight.
Teddy's scorecard shows this to be a close fight so far. Foreman's winning, that's for sure. We know that. But he's winning because he scored knockdowns. The other guy may be outworking him for the most part.
Yeah, he probably is. He's outworking him, but this is professional boxing, and it's about the harder, cleaner punches, because that's what separates professional boxing from amateur. You have to put families in the seats. So the guy who lands the hardest shots, he's going to be ahead.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. You see, he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by George Foreman. There's another left hand from him.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson. You know, it's one thing to be a catcher in baseball, but you don't want to be one in boxing, and that's what he's doing right now. He's getting hit.
Yeah, and he's got to find a way to pitch.
Nice job doubling up the jab by George Foreman. Johnson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by George Foreman.
Good work.
Targeting that head with the combination punching.
Hands up, hands up.
That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. There it is. Oh, that's a big shot. George Foreman's hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So what is
Big shot. George Foreman's down. He is down, and I don't think he's going to beat the count.
I don't know if he wants to.
And he catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
The 9th round of this good fight. Foreman's not in a good place as we start this round. He was knocked down in the last round, and you can just see, I mean, all it takes is a quick look at him to realize he's drained and he's battered.
Hey, look, we can look at it, we can see that, but more importantly, the doctor should have looked at it.
Meldrick Johnson's hurt by that. And yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Stopping this fight. Johnson's not going to hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe